Jerry Rice has been absolutely brilliant tonight.
Highway 101 belongs to Jerry Rice.
Double team this man.
Touchdown, Jerry Rice, number 5.
There we go.
Goins catches it. Touchdown, 49ers.
He is the greatest of them all. Look at the career ranks there. I mean, the numbers are big on the left, but 1-1-1. I mean, that kind of tells the story, does it not? And by the way, it's not just my opinion that Jerry Rice, who's live with us on NFL Now, was the greatest. We voted him number 1 a whole bunch of years ago. How are you, Jerry Rice?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Doing well. Hey, let's go back to Sunday. How cool was it to be there in Glendale to see Larry Fitzgerald, a guy you've trained with in the past, pass Tony Gonzalez, and get to number 2 on that all-time receptions list?
You know, it was just great being there and to share that moment with him. And I remember, doing warm-ups, he was just throwing the ball back and forth with me. And to see him get that 5th catch and break Tony Gonzalez, receiving record and stuff like that, to get into that 2nd spot and to be on hand right there for it, it's something I'll never forget. And I have a lot of respect for this guy, and we have always talked back and forth, during the season, during the off season. He's a very competitive guy, also on the golf course, and we have played together a lot. So, right before, the day before, I had the opportunity to go out and play about 3 holes with him, and guess who ended up winning that? I did. And, I think that really pissed him off just a little bit. But, that's Larry Fitzgerald. And he told me one thing, though. He was like, you know what? There's no celebration in being second. So he got me looking over my shoulder right now, because if anybody can do it, I think it's Larry Fitzgerald, because of his conditioning, his work ethic and stuff like that. And, he's just a great football player.
Well, hold on. I did the math here, Jerry. He's on pace for 92 catches this year. Now, if he gets 92, he'd be 154 behind you. So that's like 2 seasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
He could do it.
Yeah, this is just year 16 for him. I played 20 years. And, I think with the game today, you're going to see players play much longer. And, the hands on this guy is just unbelievable. He doesn't drop the football. He's very, he's very experienced when it comes to getting open and making those difficult catches. And, it would be great to see, but, it's going to take a couple more years. But, I told him, I said, well, Larry, here's the deal. If you break one of my records, I still got 36 more.
Yeah, you got the yardage, too. He's not getting 6,000 more yards or anything like that. I just want to clarify one last thing before we move on. Can we put up the Instagram post? You did an Instagram video congratulating Larry, and you put this caption on here, "Good luck, the GOAT, Larry Fitzgerald." I just want to clarify, Jerry, you are not giving up your number 1 spot, right? You don't think Larry is the greatest of all time.
No, my thing is, when you look at athletes and you look at players, there are so many players that are like GOATs. But that doesn't only apply to just athletes. It's just people in general and what they do. So, I use that word a lot. If you're that weekend warrior or something like that, you're trying to get that ultimate workout in and stuff like that, you're a GOAT. Say Serena Williams, Jennifer Lopez, all these people, these ladies, they're GOATs. And, Larry Fitzgerald is right there. And what he stands for, his work ethic, the time that he put in, that's why I decided to give him that title also.
Absolutely. Well said. I know this 49ers team is not the greatest Niners team of all time. You have some evidence to back that up here. But this team is 3-0. They got a Monday night game coming up. Is this Niners team for real, Jerry? Are you buying them?
I think right now for this team to be 3-0 and, this past ball game that they had against the Pittsburgh Steelers, they had 5 turnovers, and normally back in the day you had 1 or 2 turnovers. The percentages went down of you winning. So they found a way to win no matter what with that defense, keeping Pittsburgh out of the end zone. I think they were down there like 5 or several times, and defense was they were able to keep them from scoring. But if they can go back and if they can clean up those mistakes, they got to protect the football. They got to keep Jimmy G healthy. With the wide receivers, they got to continue to make plays. They still got to be able to run the football. So, if they can do that, I feel like they're going to be legitimate and make a run.
All right, we'll find out more about them certainly coming up week 5 with that Monday night game against the Browns. Last football thing here for me. And I don't want to linger too much on Antonio Brown. You said a couple of weeks ago you thought that he played everyone. He told you he wanted to be in the Bay Area, but you were saying that maybe he wanted to get to New England the entire way. He said that he's Denzel, deserves an Oscar. That said, do you think he plays again, Jerry?
I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. With everything that's going on with Antonio Brown right now, I don't know if he wants to play in the NFL anymore. He sort of, alluded to that, saying that, he doesn't want to play anymore. So we have to watch and see how this is going to play out. I like the guy as a football player on the football field. I have always had interaction with him off and on, and we just have to wait and see what happens.
Jerry, tell me what you're doing off the field now with Rice and Pastoroni.
Well, Rice Aroni, we both San Francisco treats, and I have partnered up with Rice Aroni, and I'm thinking about changing my name to Rice Pastoroni.
Would that fit on a jersey? That fits on a jersey.
What do you think? That would be real cool. But
Sure.
It's like all about tailgating, and football season is going strong right now. And the thing is, I think with so many varieties of the Rice Aroni, also you got to think about this, guys. It's more difficult. Trying to choose, what you're going to have on that Sunday, that Monday, when you tailgate and when you're doing that. And I remember back in the day, I used to always have a go-to like that post route or that corner route. And my favorite for tailgating is jalapeno cheddar. So you can go to goteamrice.com for more information. But, it's a great relationship. I've been, I have been asked over and over again, why is it happening right now? I think it's perfect timing. And, I'm just with a great company right now.
And it's goteamrice.com. Jerry Rice, the greatest of them all. Thanks for joining us today, sir.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Coming up next, are the Browns back in control of the AFC North?